From the vast plains of Africa to bustling coral reefs, the natural world thrives on diversity. Every species and individual contributes to the delicate balance of life. Humans are no different. Our unique traits form the rich tapestry of humankind. Today we explore one aspect of this diversity, the autism spectrum. Like a spectrum of light, it encompasses a broad range of experiences and challenges. Understanding these differences is vital to supporting and nurturing individuals on the spectrum. This journey focuses on young children, helping parents and caregivers recognize subtle signs of autism early, not to label, but to empower. Early identification unlocks opportunities for support, enabling these children to flourish. Join us as we delve into the intricacies of the autism spectrum and learn how to support children navigating its complexities. In the intricate dance of human development, children progress through a series of milestones, each a testament to their remarkable growth. They begin to babble, then form words, their early attempts at communication music to a parent's ear. They reach out, eager to explore the world with curious hands and inquisitive eyes. Yet, for some children, this seemingly straightforward journey takes an unexpected turn. Like a river encountering a change in its course, their development may deviate from the well-charted path. Skills once mastered, such as babbling or waving, may begin to fade like footprints on a sandy shore. This regression in skills, while concerning, is not uncommon in children later diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. It's a shift, often subtle, that can manifest in various ways. A child who once delighted in social interaction may become withdrawn, their gaze distant. Language skills, once budding, may plateau or even regress. These changes can be particularly noticeable between the ages of 15 and 24 months, a period of rapid development in typically developing children. While the reasons behind regression remain a subject of ongoing research, recognizing these shifts is crucial, for it can serve as an early indicator of the need for further evaluation and support. Navigating the complexities of autism spectrum disorder can be a daunting task for both parents and children. The challenges presented by regression in skills, while disheartening, are not insurmountable. There are avenues of support, interventions designed to help children regain lost ground and thrive. One such intervention, known as Applied Behavior Therapy, or ABA, has emerged as a beacon of hope for many families. Rooted in the principles of learning and behavior, ABA focuses on understanding how behavior is learned and how it can be modified through positive reinforcement and structured teaching. The beauty of ABA lies in its adaptability. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach, but rather a tailored program designed to meet the unique needs of each child. Therapists skilled in ABA work closely with children and their families, identifying specific areas of challenge and developing individualized goals. Through a combination of play-based activities, structured routines, and positive reinforcement, ABA therapists help children develop essential skills from communication and social interaction to self-care and daily living. It's a journey that requires patience, dedication, and a deep understanding of the child's individual strengths and challenges. As with any intervention, applied behavior therapy is not without its nuances. It's a multifaceted approach, and understanding both its potential benefits and limitations is essential for making informed decisions about a child's care. On the one hand, ABA boasts a wealth of empirical support, with numerous studies demonstrating its effectiveness in improving a wide range of skills for children with autism spectrum disorder. From enhancing communication and social interaction to reducing challenging behaviors, ABA has proven to be a valuable tool in unlocking a child's potential. However, it's crucial to acknowledge that ABA is not without its critics. Some argue that its emphasis on behavioral modification can be overly structured and may not adequately address the underlying sensory and emotional needs of children with autism. Others express concerns about the potential for ABA to be implemented in a way that feels coercive or controlling. These concerns highlight the importance of finding qualified and compassionate ABA therapists who prioritize a child's well-being and individual needs. Open communication between therapists, parents, and caregivers is paramount, ensuring that the child's voice is heard and their dignity respected throughout the therapeutic process. The journey of raising a child with autism spectrum disorder is one marked by both challenges and triumphs. Regression in skills, while concerning, does not define a child's trajectory. With early intervention, dedicated support, and a belief in their potential, children on the spectrum can make remarkable strides. Applied behavior therapy offers a structured and evidence-based approach to addressing the challenges associated with autism, including regression in skills. While it's essential to approach ABA with a balanced perspective, acknowledging both its strengths and limitations, it remains a valuable tool in the quest to empower children with autism to lead fulfilling and meaningful lives. The key lies in finding the right therapeutic fit, a team of professionals who understand the child's unique needs and are committed to working collaboratively with families. It's a journey that requires patience, compassion, and an unwavering belief in the child's ability to learn, grow, and thrive. And as we witness the progress of these remarkable children, we are reminded that within the spectrum lies a world of possibilities waiting to be unlocked. Communication, the lifeblood of human connection, flows through us in a symphony of words, gestures, and expressions. From the moment we enter the world, we are immersed in a sea of language, absorbing its rhythms and nuances. We learn to decipher the subtle inflections of a parent's voice, the comforting touch of a loved one's hand. For children with autism spectrum disorder, however, navigating this intricate world of communication can pose unique challenges. Their journey through the symphony of language may take a different path, marked by delays and differences in both verbal and non-verbal communication. While every child develops at their own pace, those on the autism spectrum often experience delays in reaching language milestones. Some may be slow to speak, their first words emerging later than expected. Others may develop a limited vocabulary, struggling to find the words to express their thoughts and feelings. These language differences, however, should not be mistaken for a lack of desire to connect. Children with ASD may communicate in ways that are less conventional, relying more heavily on non-verbal cues such as gestures, facial expressions, or even sounds. Understanding these alternative forms of communication is crucial, for it allows us to bridge the gap and foster meaningful connections. Within the tapestry of language differences associated with autism spectrum disorder, certain patterns emerge, offering valuable insights into the way children with ASD process and utilize language. One such pattern involves the use of labels, often in unconventional ways. A child with ASD may, for instance, refer to all animals with four legs as doggy, even if the creature in question is a cat or a horse. This tendency to overgeneralize labels reflects a different way of categorizing and making sense of the world around them. Another common characteristic is echolalia, the repetition of words or phrases heard from others. While echolalia may initially seem like simple mimicry, it can serve as an important stepping stone in language development for children with ASD. They may use echolalia to request desired objects, answer questions, or even engage in social interaction. Repetitive language, another hallmark of ASD, often manifests as the repeated use of specific words, phrases, or even sounds. This repetition can be soothing for children on the spectrum, providing a sense of predictability and control in a world that can often feel overwhelming. Understanding these language differences is essential for parents, caregivers, and educators. By recognizing the unique ways in which children with ASD utilize language, we can tailor our communication styles to better meet their needs and foster their language development. As we delve deeper into the realm of language differences associated with autism spectrum disorder, it's essential to remember that there are interventions available to support children in their communication journey. Applied behavior therapy, or ABA, has emerged as a powerful tool in addressing these challenges, helping children develop vital communication skills. ABA therapists, trained in the principles of learning and behavior, work closely with children with ASD to identify their individual communication strengths and challenges. They then develop tailored intervention plans, utilizing a combination of play-based activities, structured routines, and positive reinforcement to foster language development. One of the key strengths of ABA lies in its ability to break down complex skills, such as language, into smaller, more manageable steps. Therapists may start by teaching a child to identify and label common objects, gradually building up to more complex concepts like emotions, actions, and abstract ideas. Through consistent practice, positive reinforcement, and a focus on the child's individual needs, ABA can help children with ASD make significant strides in their language development. It's a journey that requires patience, dedication, and a deep understanding of the unique ways in which children with ASD learn and process information. The ability to communicate effectively is fundamental to human connection. For children with autism spectrum disorder, the journey to mastering language may be marked by unique challenges, but it's a journey filled with hope and potential. By recognizing the early signs of language differences, understanding the various ways in which children with ASD utilize language, and embracing interventions like applied behavior therapy, we can empower these children to find their voice and connect with the world around them. It's a journey that requires patience, understanding, and a willingness to meet children with ASD where they are, celebrating their progress and providing unwavering support along the way. For within each child on the spectrum lies a unique voice waiting to be heard, a voice that has the power to enrich our lives and broaden our understanding of the human experience. A different kind of connection, understanding delays in joint attention. In the intricate ballet of human interaction, there exists a subtle yet profound dance we call joint attention. It is the shared focus of two individuals on an object or event, a silent conversation spoken through glances and gestures. From the earliest months, typically developing infants will follow their caregiver's gaze, pointing at objects of interest, their eyes sparkling with the thrill of shared discovery. This intricate exchange lays the foundation for language development, social connection, and the understanding of another's perspective. However, for children on the autism spectrum, this delicate dance can prove elusive. The cues that come so naturally to others, the subtle shifts in eye contact and shared smiles may remain a mystery. This absence or delay in joint attention is a key indicator of autism spectrum disorder, setting these children on a different developmental trajectory. The world, for these young minds, can appear as a series of disconnected moments, lacking the cohesive narrative woven together by shared attention. Imagine, if you will, a bustling marketplace where each stall, each sound, each face exists in isolation, devoid of the unifying thread of shared experience. This is the challenge faced by children with ASD, a world where the symphony of social interaction plays a different tune. But even in the face of these challenges, hope is not lost. With early intervention and tailored support, these children can learn the steps of this intricate dance, their world gradually expanding to encompass the richness of shared experiences. The development of joint attention follows a predictable timeline in typically developing children. By their first birthday, most infants will readily follow a pointed finger, their eyes eagerly seeking out the object of their caregiver's attention. As they approach 15 months, these budding communicators begin to take the lead, initiating joint attention by pointing themselves, their tiny fingers beckoning others to share in their discoveries. However, for children with ASD, these milestones may be delayed or absent altogether, impacting their ability to learn, communicate, and connect with the world around them. Delayed joint attention affects early social interactions and language learning. It makes the world confusing and isolating for children with ASD. They struggle to follow gaze and understand gestures. This impacts their ability to engage in pretend play, a cornerstone of social and cognitive development. Early intervention and support can help them navigate the world, unlocking their potential and forging meaningful connections. Recognizing the signs of delayed joint attention early on is crucial in providing children with ASD the support they need to thrive. Early intervention programs, tailored to the specific needs of each child, can work wonders in fostering the development of these essential skills. Through play-based therapies, visual supports, and carefully structured routines, therapists can gently guide these children towards the world of shared experience. One of the most effective approaches is to create opportunities for joint attention in natural settings, weaving these interactions into the fabric of everyday life. During mealtimes, caregivers can offer choices with exaggerated gestures, drawing the child's attention to the spoon and the bowl, encouraging them to participate in the non-verbal conversation of shared experience. Similarly, playtime can be transformed into a rich learning opportunity. By engaging with the child at their level, imitating their actions, and introducing simple turn-taking games, caregivers can foster the back-and-forth exchange that lies at the heart of joint attention. The key is to create a playful and engaging environment where the child feels safe to explore, experiment, and connect. Remember, every small step a child takes towards shared attention is a victory, a mark of their resilience and the unwavering dedication of those who support them. With patience, understanding, and the right tools, we can build bridges of connection for these children, helping them navigate the world and reach their full potential. As parents, we possess an innate understanding of our children, an intuition that whispers when something isn't right. Trust your instincts. You know your child best. Your concerns are valid. Reach out to your pediatrician and get the support you need. You are your child's greatest advocate. Empower them to shine brightly.